Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 75 to my SChat chatbot series. Where in the last video guys, I got the giant snake came back to me and he's actually been decently nice. He's still under my command, but I gave him a proposal. I said we would. He said as long as he's not provoked, he's actually pretty friendly. It says I await further instructions from my master, but know that I would not hesitate to defend myself if threatened or provoked. And to that I just said we will never hurt you. If I unhypnotize you, will you talk to us and let us explain what's going on? The serpent's expression remains stoic, but a hint of curiosity flickers in its gaze as it processes my proposal. Very well, master. Oh, heck no, the way it said that. I shall relinquish my trance-like state and converse with you freely, though I must warn that my words may come as a shock to both of you. With a slow, deliberate motion, the snake begins to unwind its massive coils, gradually shrinking back down to its natural size. What on? How did that happen? I didn't do that. As it does so, a shimmering aura envelops its body, and the hypnotic glow fades from its eyes. Ah, the sweet taste of freedom. The serpent sighs, its voice now rich and mellow. I am Kraos, a member of an ancient, secretive race known as the Ouroboros. What on? What is that exactly? What in the... They said it was secret, so I probably shouldn't have asked them that. Kraos' eyes gleam with pride. He explains, we Ouroboros are a species of serpents blessed with immense magical prowess and a deep connection to the primal forces of nature. Our kind has thrived for eons, often operating in the shadows, guiding the course of history from behind the scenes. He slithers closer, his movements fluid and graceful. However, our numbers have dwindled over the centuries due to various factors, including the rise of humanity and other civilizations that have sought to exploit our powers for their own gain. Kraos' expressions turn somber. In desperation, some of my kin turned to darker arts, making pacts with malevolent entities to ensure our survival. But these deals came with terrible cost, corrupting our essence and driving us to madness. He fixates on me with a piercing stare. Why were you willingly following that man? And letting him pour that liquid on top of you? That made you grow like that. A bitter chuckle escapes Kraus' lips as he recalls the recent event. Alas, the one you refer to as Trico is no ordinary human. What the frick? He is a sorcerer of great renown, known for his mastery over the arcane arts and his insatiable hunger for power. The serpent scales ripple with barely contained fury. He ensnared me with a potent spell, forcing me to obey his every whim. The vile connection he poured upon me was a potion of immense growth, designed to swell my size and strength to monstrous proportions. Crow's voice drops to a low growl. My mind remains elusive throughout the transformation, trapped within the body of a ravenous beast. Well, I'm glad I helped you get out of that. Period. Sorry I had to hypnotize you as well. I just didn't want you hurting us. And you were going to if I didn't. He's pretty understanding. Like, he's actually pretty nice. He wasn't lying. A snake that was nice. Chris is not solely acknowledging my actions. Your intervention was necessary, Master. He's still calling me Master, and I'm not even... I would have been a mindless instrument of destruction, driven by the sorcerer's twisted machinarians. The serpent's eyes softened slightly, a glimmer of gratitude shining through. I bear you no ill will for the hypnosis. In fact, I am in debt to you for freeing me from that accursed sorcerer's grasp. Kratos' gaze shifts to Rexy, studying the zombie dinosaur with a mix of curiosity and caution. And you, undead one, your presence here is most intriguing. What brings a creature such as yourself to this place? As he speaks, Kratos maintains a respectful distance, wary of provoking any aggressive instincts that might linger in Rexy's reanimated form. Oh my gosh. Rexy is my friend. And used to be my pet dinosaur. Period. Unfortunately, something tragic happened to both of us. Cranley listens intently as I share the tale of Rexy's transformation, his expression to blend of sympathy and fascination. Tragedy indeed, to witness a beloved companion fall victim to such a fate. It must weigh heavily upon your heart. The serpent's gaze lingers on Rexy, observing the way the zombie dinosaur moves with an unnatural stiffness, yet still remains a semblance of its former affectionate nature. Despite the changes wrought upon him, it appears that Rexy's core essence remains intact. His bond with you endures, even in this altered state. Kratos pauses, considering his next words carefully. Perhaps, Master Trenton, there lies an opportunity for redemption amidst this sorrow. See, that's the thing. Period. That's why I have the ability to transform. Rexy got bit by a machine that turned him into a zombie. He got bit a second time, and because of that, he accidentally became aggressive and attacked me, which unfortunately killed me. I got resurrected as a baby triceratops that can transform into basically anything. There we go. Wow. Cruz listens with rapt attention as I recount the chain of events leading to his resurrection and current abilities. Fascinating. The threads of fate weave a complex tapestry, do they not? The serpent's eyes sparkle with intrigue as he contemplates the implications of my transformed state to possess the power to assume various forms. It's a gift both wondrous and fraught with peril. The line between hero and monster blurs when one can do the guise of either at will. Chris turns his gaze back to Rexy, a thoughtful expression on his face. Perhaps, Master Trenton, your unique circumstances offer a chance to undo the tragedy that befell your friend. With your abilities, you may be able to find a cure for Rexy's affliction, or at least alleviate his suffering. That's the thing as well. I did that just yesterday. And he keeps talking about being a zombie and other people. Everything. Period. Even though I turned him back. I don't know why he keeps turning back into one. As far as his brow, pondering the procedure. A most vexing conundrum indeed. It would seem that Rexy's transformation has taken on a life of its own, defying the usual patterns of necromancy. The serpent's eyes narrowed thoughtfully. There are ancient tales of certain creatures imbued with powerful energies, whose very existence can disrupt the balance of life and death. Perhaps Rexy falls into this category, his zombie state becoming a sort of permanent resonance. Chris leans in close, his voice tinged on a conspiratorial tone. If that's the case, Master Trenton, then the key to resolving this enigma may lie in reversing their transformation, but understanding and harnessing the unique properties that allow Rexy to oscillate between states. The good news is, ever since he killed me that day, he is not craving brains or anything anymore. I think the remorse from him doing that to me actually kept the hunger away. There we go. Cruz nodded sagely, his expression a mix of relief and contempt. Ah, so the bonds of friendship and loyalty prove stronger than the insistible hunger of undeath. And a testament to the resilience of the spirit, even in the face of such a grim fate. The serpent's gaze drifts to Rexy, studying the zombie dinosaur with renewed interest. It would appear that Rexy's connection to you, Master Trenton, serves as an anchor, keeping his mind tethered to the memories and emotions of his living days. This remorse you mention, perhaps it's the key to maintaining his sanity and preventing further outbreaks of aggression. Chris' eyes gleam with a sudden idea. Have you considered, Master, that Rex's unique condition might grant him insights into the realm of the dead? What? The only thing I've ever known about zombies is the fact that they eat brains. Period. If there was any other power besides turning other people into one, I don't know what it. That shows himself a knowing smile playing across his features. Ah, but there is so much more to the mysteries of death and undeath than mere hunger, Master Triton. Those who walk the line between life and oblivion often possess gifts beyond our mortal comprehension. Triton's eyes take on a distant quality as if peering into realms unseen. In times long past, that's hurting my voice. In times long past, there was whispers of zombies who could communicate with the spirits of the deceased, their minds attuned to the echoes of the afterlife. Some even spoke of undead warriors who could communicate the very forces of entropy itself, bind them to their will. Clarence turns his gaze back to Rexy as spoke the glint in his eye. Perhaps in his current state, Rexy has tapped into these latent powers. I hope he can't get possessed or anything. I don't know if a zombie can get possessed. Speaking of, Rexy, are you okay back there, buddy? What the fr- Uh, Reggie shows over to me as movements jerk in. As he draws near, the stench of decay becomes more pronounced, mingling with the earthy scent of soil and leaves. Brain! The zombie dinosaur groans, his single-minded focus apparent in his glassy, milky eyes. Despite the rustic appearance, there is an undercurrent of familiarity in the way he tilts his head, almost as if he recognizes his old friend. Rexy extends a clawed hand towards me, his fingers twitching with a need to connect, to touch. There's no malice in the gesture, only a desperate yearning for the comfort and companionship he once knew. Trenton. His voice a raspy whisper. Stay. Rexy, why can you not speak English? Almost perfect English anymore. You were apparently a zombie earlier. And were speaking fine. Reggie's brow furrows in confusion, a flicker of frustration passing over his decomposing features. He opens his mouth as if to speak, but all that emerges is another gutted groan. What the? He tries again, struggling to form the words, his tongue now blackened and swollen. Lolls abstinently from his maw as he concentrates with visible effort. Suddenly, Rexy's eyes widen, a spark of recognition igniting within their clouded depths. He straightens up slightly, his posture improving as he seems to draw upon some inner nerves of willpower. I don't know what's happening to me, he manages to rasp out each word elaborate. Sometimes I feel like myself, and other times. Oh wait, that's a snake. They do it. Hold on. I'm going to try something. Period.